Hi, third graders. Today for math, we're going to continue comparing fractions. So our objective today is I can look at models and use the greater than, the less than, or the equal symbols to compare two models. So on this first slide here, we have two circles, and they are broken up into six. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This circle is divided into six, and this circle is divided into six. Now, when I look at these two fractions, I can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sixths of this fraction is shaded in versus 2 sixths of this circle is shaded in. So this fraction is greater. So I'm going to click on the question mark. I'm going to delete it. And the greater than, less than symbols are right by the letter M on your keyboard. So this would be, you'll hit the shift key and it should come in there. Now it kind of comes in a little small, so if you need to, you can always come on up. If I undo, you can always change that. So I want it to be here. So undo is my best friend right here. Undo. So that is not correct though. That says that 5 6 is less than 2, and that's not correct. So I need to use a different symbol. I'm going to hit the shift key and hit that one. There we go. So now it clearly says that 5 6 is greater than 2 6. So that's all you have to do. Now, if you want the equal sign is right by the backspace key. Again, you would hit the shift key and hold it down and then to hit that equal sign. Okay, let's do another one. So slide number 3. Look at the models below. Which symbol correctly compares the models? So each model is divided into, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we're looking at fifths. This is 2 fifths. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 fifths. Now 4 fifths I can see is bigger than 2 fifths. So I'm going to click on my little question mark here, and I'm going to hit my shift key, and I want this to say less than. And there we go. Remember the less than symbol, if you kind of picture this as the alligator mouth, is going to eat the bigger portion here. So we have 2 fifths is less than 4 fifths. Okay. All right. So that's what you're going to be doing for these slides right here. Going to question number 8, this one looks a little bit different. It says, look at the models below. Which fraction is larger? So here I have 2/3 versus 1/3. And I can see that 2/3 is greater. So I'm just going to write that fraction in here. Which model is larger, greater? 2/3. Okay, so you're going to put in an actual fraction for that slide. You'll do the same thing, and it kind of goes to some different ones. Now here we have a number line, but again, it's asking you which fraction is greater. And right here is where you're going to put in that answer. So you're actually going to type in a fraction here. So each number line starts at 0, it goes to 1. You can see it's been divided even, it's divided up the same. It's divided up, I think, into fourths. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So the top line is divided into fourths. The bottom line is divided into fourths. The top line, the star is at 3/4, where the bottom line, the star is at 1/4. So I can see that that 3/4 is larger or greater than 1/4. So which fraction is greater? I'm going to go ahead and erase that question mark, and I'm going to write 3/4 right there. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing for these number line comparing fraction ones. Here, it doesn't have a model, but this is a challenge question. I want to see if you guys can get it. Which fraction is greater, 1/2 or 2/2? See if you can draw a picture, maybe on a Post-it or on a piece of scratch paper, and see if you can figure this one out on your own. Okay, here you're just figuring out again which one is larger, and you're just going to type in that fraction right there in where the question mark is. Moving down, kind of all the same here. Here's a little bit of a different one. Here it says, which statement below is true? So you're going to look and compare this fraction for A to this one. Look at B, look at C, look at D, and then where this question mark is, you'll delete it and put a letter there, A, B, C, or D, depending on which statement is true. Okay. Let's see. That one's a good one. You guys can do that one on your own. Here we just went over that one. You can do this one. You'll just, again, you'll click on where that question mark is, delete the question mark, and write again which fraction is larger, which one is greater. We're going to use the symbols here, I think. And then this one is a little bit different. It just says which model would make this comparison true. So you have this circle. It's divided again into six. You have 4 6 shaded in. And you want to know which one of A, B, C, or D would make this less than. So 4 6 is less than what fraction down here? And honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I think this is a trick question. I don't think this is going to work. So I might take this one off for you guys. All right. But those are your slides for today. You've got a couple more after that you can totally do. So remember, we're comparing fractions. We're using models. We're using the less than, the greater than, and the equal symbols to do that. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer your questions.